And these thoughts are going to add an extra oomph, an extra level of internal support to your goal setting. Because most people are very external oriented, do this to then achieve this, to then see this and have this. But not many people are recognizing that there's a whole element of, let me think this so that I feel this, so that then when I go and externally focus my efforts, my internal world is supportive of that. Hey yo, what's up? My name is Nat and I am your mindset coach, here to support you in shifting your internal world so that you're showing up that much more powerfully in your external world. Of course, right as I started, my little char opened the door and peeked in because he loves being involved. So maybe he'll come say hi in a little bit. Oh, he's bringing his bear. He's totally coming to say hi. Come here, sunshine. Let's say hi. Come here. Come here. Come here. Get your bear. Yeah, you can get your bear. We can say hi. Oh, there he is. There's my char. Always loves to be involved. Okay, I'll let you go with your bear. Go ahead. Okay. Hi, everyone. I'm so excited for today's mindset teaching. We're talking about my favorite way to set goals for the new year. It's the new year. Literally, like when this video comes out tonight. And as you're stepping into the new year, everyone talks about New Year's resolutions. Everyone's talking about different goals. And we're very focused on setting tangible goals. I want to do this. I want to achieve this. I want to have this. But very many people don't talk about mindset goals, internal world goals. How are we going to think thoughts that are supportive of our tangible goals? Because regardless of if you are consciously aware of this or not, preceding every action that you're taking in the direction of your goals, there's always going to be thoughts that precede it and feelings that precede it. So those thoughts oftentimes are not very supportive. Those thoughts are oftentimes really hindering your goals, and you're wondering, why am I not reaching my goals? Why is this not happening? And so we're going to talk today about my favorite way to make sure that you're incorporating mindset elements into your goals, and that you're also incorporating some emotional elements into your goals. So let's go ahead and let's dive right in. So most people set actionable and tangible goals, and I just want to remind you guys of a very common mindset flow that I'm always touching on and that I'm always teaching in the communities that I coach in, and I'm always working on this with my clients, and so I'll obviously share it with you guys as well. So our beliefs, which we acquire from a really young age and we acquire from our life experiences, beliefs fuel thoughts, and then thoughts fuel feelings, feelings fuel actions, and then actions fuel results. And then also the results that we get circle back and fuel more thoughts and feelings, and then kind of perpetuate that circle and often go ahead and motivate you to take more action from a place of feeling, from a place of capability, from a place of validation once you achieve your goals. But there's always going to be thoughts and feelings that precede your actions and your results. So what I want you guys to really simply basically add on to just your own goal setting routine for this year is I want you to write down 2 or 3 practical goals that you have. And you probably have an action plan for those goals. You probably know exactly what you're going to do these next 12 months, or maybe you're separating it by quarter. I know a lot of business owners set quarterly goals and then monthly goals. So you guys probably have a pretty good idea of what you're doing and that plan in order to get to where you want to be. But I want you to also think about what thoughts are going to be most supportive of my action taking, and also what feelings that come along with those thoughts are also going to be supportive of my action taking. And how can those thoughts be supportive as opposed to just leaving it up to chance on whatever your brain is thinking as you're going ahead and pursuing your business goals and your money goals? So really making sure that you have very clear examples of thoughts that are supportive of your goals. And what I would recommend also, once you come up with maybe 2 or 3 thoughts, these can also be called affirmations, these can be called truth statements. They're really just going to be things that you consciously make sure that you are thinking on a day-to-day basis before you take action, and during and after. But these are going to be thoughts that you consciously generate to make sure that those thoughts are then stimulating some level of feeling so that you can then go ahead and take powerful action on a consistent basis. And it's so much easier to take action when that action is backed by supportive thoughts, powerful thoughts, loving thoughts, growth-oriented thoughts. And most of us don't default to those types of thoughts. Most of us have to actually practice cultivating those thoughts until our brain forms neural connections that reinforce those thoughts on a regular basis. But still, I'm always in the process of cultivating and programming new thoughts. So these 2 or 3 thoughts that coincide with your goals, I want you to write them down somewhere, either on a sticky note. So I'm like looking around right here. This is our bedroom. And I have a sticky note here. I have another one over here by my little music station, my keyboard. I have one in my bathroom. I have one in my tea station, my coffee station, because I'm always drinking beverages. I have one by our keys. And then I also had one in the car. And so these little sticky notes are basically reminders of the powerful thoughts that you're going to bring with you this next year. And I will say these thoughts can change. These affirmations, these truth statements can absolutely change and evolve. But let's just start with 2 or 3 that feel most supportive as you're diving into this new year. And it's going to take a few seconds for you to read these every day. And I don't want you to just read them. I want you to feel into, how does it feel? Charlie's moving the camera and my whole setup here because he's still here. So that's why things are shaking. Charlie, mama, you just love being involved. Yeah, I love you. So these thoughts, you're going to write them down, and they're going to be all over your apartment, your home, inside of your car. I even go ahead and put them as reminders on my phone. And they're popping up every day, sometimes multiple times a day. And every time they pop up, I read them. But I also take a second to close my eyes to feel into them. And I'll give you some examples of some powerful thoughts that some of my clients are working on and some that I've also used for myself. Close my eyes, I feel into them. I generate an emotion, even if it's just a small little sliver of feeling something. Just really thinking these powerful thoughts and also maybe visualizing what it is that you're going for. And then I go ahead and I take action. This literally just takes a couple seconds, a couple times a day. Just really getting in the habit of thinking these thoughts. I like to think them before things like sales calls, or before writing content, or before sitting down and doing some prospecting, some messaging, sending some emails, sending some pitches. I'll go ahead and I'll make sure that I'm reading these, generating these thoughts and these emotions right before then. Because then once I hop on the phone with someone for a sales call, what is felt by them is very different when I proceed my sales call conversation with them with thoughts that are going to be supportive. Because if I show up on a sales call and the thoughts that are in my head are thoughts of doubt, uncertainty, fear, scarcity, consciously or subconsciously, someone's going to feel that. So it's almost my responsibility to make sure that the thoughts that are circling in here mostly are going to be supportive of the conversation that I'm about to have. And so, again, these thoughts are going to be coinciding with the New Year's goals that you're setting. And these thoughts are going to add an extra oomph, an extra level of internal support to your goal setting. Because most people are very external oriented, do this to then achieve this, to then see this and have this. But not many people are recognizing that there's a whole element of, let me think this so that I feel this, so that then when I go and externally focus my efforts, my internal world is supportive of that. So that's what I want you to try. And really quick before we wrap up, the emotional element where you're trying to generate an emotion is so key, because oftentimes this emotion is an emotion that comes once we achieve our goal. This emotion comes once we reach that first 50K month. We're like, yes, I can do it. I feel so grateful. I feel so excited. I feel so connected to my purpose. And oftentimes when we postpone feeling things until we reach the goal, it makes the journey more challenging. Whereas when you start feeling the emotions of what you want to achieve, before you actually get there, you actually use the emotions that you're going to get once you reach that goal, or achieve, I will say, a small portion of it. Maybe not small. Sometimes I feel very big emotions on the journey of reaching my goals. But we allow ourselves to feel the things that we want to feel. Once we reach our goal, we feel it on the journey. You're that much more likely to stay consistent with reaching your goal, you're that much more likely to also keep going even when things are a little slow or a little challenging or a little tough. And then you also are much more likely to feel connected to your business and to yourself in the process when we are feeling something in the process. And so a lot of business owners say just cut off your emotions, put your emotions aside in business. And sometimes that helps. I use that sometimes, not very often, but at our core, we're emotional beings. At our core, the reason why we pursue things in life is to feel them. The reason why we have specific money goals or specific travel goals or specific business goals is because we want to feel something once we get there. And we want to feel something and share it with our family. And we want to feel connected. We want to feel capable. We want to feel alive. And so why not also make sure that we're incorporating emotional elements on the journey of reaching our goals and making sure that the thoughts we're cultivating are allowing us to feel something. And then those feelings are then inserted into our action taking. And those feelings are often the things that we also feel once we hit our goal. But then also once we hit our goal, those feelings are amplified. But then we're also so excited to set a new goal because we know that we get to feel something in the process. And we get to do it over and over again. And you're never going to end up being that business owner who gets to making billions of dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars, and feels like, why did I even do this? What's the point? I'm not connected to it. Incorporating emotional elements along the way in our business journey is so important and is so underrated. And so many people are not doing it. And it was so life-changing for me when my coach supported me in making this connection and teaching me to do that. And I'm here to also encourage you to do the same. So that's all I have for you guys today. Really make sure that the thoughts that you have are supporting your tangible goals, and make sure that you're generating those thoughts and feeling emotions that come with thinking those thoughts on a regular basis as you pursue your goal. You'll recognize that oftentimes you'll hit your goal faster when you're incorporating a mindset element and an internal element in pursuing your goals. And let me know how it goes. I'd also love to see what are some of the thoughts that you're thinking. Oh, I said I would give you some examples. Let me go ahead and pull them up really quick. Some examples of some powerful thoughts are, let's say you're wanting to hit your first 50K month by the end of the year. Some of the powerful thoughts that are going to be supportive of doing that is thinking things like, my services are so life-changing and valuable to my clients. I'm so worthy and deserving of 50K months. I trust myself to make the best hiring decisions, and I can learn from all of my challenges and my mistakes. I'm so excited to learn in the process and to grow. 50K months are actually easier than 20K months, especially with a supportive, aligned team in place. I'm so excited to make my next new hire. Those are some examples of some thoughts. And if you want some more examples, just please let me know. Don't hesitate to reach out. Don't hesitate to reach out to me either on Instagram or on Facebook and just say that you watched this YouTube video and you said, hey Nat, I'm reaching out because I want some more examples. And if there's ever a specific topic that you want more support on, please feel free to message me and ask for that specific topic. I do have a vision board workshop that is actually available for purchase all year round. And this vision board workshop really goes into detail around setting emotional goals alongside our business and really allowing yourself to be in the process of your goals evolving, your goals changing. What happens if you don't hit your goals? We dive all into that. And it's fun, vision board, creative. It's really great. It's called the Highest and Best Vision Board Workshop. So I will go ahead and make sure that that is linked down in the notes for you guys if that's something that you'd want to go ahead and purchase. It's only $88 and you have access to it forever. And I've also added to it. So once you buy it once, you have access to getting the updated versions as well in the years to come. So there's that. And of course, if you're feeling like you want some additional one-on-one support as you're diving into the new year, please go ahead and fill out an application for one-on-one support with me. I'd love to chat around what it is that you want some support on and how I can be there to support you when it comes to your mindset. I have some clients who are doing some amazing things going into the new year, so I'd love to support you as well in doing the same. And then as always, I'll see you guys on the next mindset call. Keep up the great work. I'm so proud of you for being open to this work. Most people are not really prioritizing mindset on their business growth journey, but you are, and I'm so proud of you. Keep up the great work, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.